When Wyze announced their new robot vacuum, one of the checkboxes in my head got checked, and that was affordability. They have been known for making affordable home tech products. Now, at the $199 price mark, it was a no-brainer for me. Will it be good? Let's find out. Let's go. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Dial Home Tech. I'm not gonna lie, I have been hesitant and scared of getting into the robot vacuum market for a while now, simply because I think it's expensive and I was really afraid that it wouldn't do the job that I was expecting it to do just for using a regular manual vacuum for so long. And today I want to help you conquer those fears if you have been on the same boat as me. Here at my household, we're all pretty sensitive to dust, so vacuuming has really been a staple to our lifestyle pretty much every day. Now, having a robot around to do that job might just help a bit with the time saving and convenience factor that I would expect from one. So the usability aspect of the robot was pretty standard for Wyze. No flashy packaging, no issues during connectivity, everything was as smooth as you would expect it to be. The robot was packed neatly, and to my surprise there were a couple of additional parts in there that you're going to be using for future replacement, which was a additional HEPA filter as well as the little brush that goes underneath the robot. I was very excited about the Lidar Sensor on the robot and I wanted to try it out. It did do a fantastic job going around every nook and cranny on my first floor, and even trying to get into spots I did not expect it to, such as under my son's bird cage. It went around every single leg of the stand and it managed to do a perfect job cleaning it on the second time around. Now, the build of the vacuum is actually pretty premium. It has some weight to it and the rubber wheels underneath, which help with some rug climbing up to 20 millimeters if you need to. That was a nice added feature, and it really showed when the robot needed to go to a certain area where there was a rug or something on its way. Now, the top of the robot is made with this jet black kind of very shiny plastic that is a fingerprint magnet. So as soon as you touch, you're gonna see your fingerprints on it. You're gonna have to kind of keep up with the maintenance if you're trying to make sure that it's always looking nice and neat. The loudness of the robot was really not an issue, but it does have a couple of different settings, and we're gonna touch on that in a second. But it was quiet enough that the robot was running and it really didn't bother, even if you're watching TV, doing work, or actually concentrated doing something else. Now, as far as settings and integration, there's been some speculation on the first half of 2021. The support for Amazon Echo is going to be added, so you're going to be able to control your robot with voice, and also a few other features such as spot cleaning, so you can just simply ask your robot to clean a certain area and it'll go do and just clean that particular area that you're asking it to. Now, as far as the settings go, let's just do a quick rundown and see what some of the current settings that are available for the robot in the current Wyze app. So you can see at the top you find the device name where you can name your robot, and then you have clean schedules, right? This is where you can add the schedule of when you want your robot to start cleaning the house for you. One of the cool things about this part is that while it doesn't have spot cleaning, so you're asking it to clean a certain spot in your house, it does have room options. So as the robot is mapping your house, it's going to create certain rooms, room 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. And here you can select the number of the room that you wanted to get cleaned in your house based on your area. So you can select a certain room, such as, room 4 here in this case, room 2, room 1, and so on and so forth. Also, another feature that you have here is the sense of creating invisible walls, so you don't have to worry about closing doors or putting things so that your robot kind of bumps out of it. You can just simply use invisible walls, as you see here in room 3, because I don't want the robot to go in there. It's a kid's playroom, there's way too many small things laying on the ground, it's never gonna get through it. So you can just simply block that off by creating an invisible wall, which is a nice added feature, so you don't have to use doors in order to block it from going there. Now you can keep going here. Here's the suction level I was talking about, where you can select it to be quiet, standard or strong. The quiet one is actually fairly quiet. As I mentioned, you can't really hear it's there. It's just a a small hum. But when it comes to the standard and the strong, you do get a little bit more of a noise, and therefore you do get better suction as well. So I did notice a difference between the quiet, the standard, and the strong when it came to the suction and during the cleaning. So that's definitely noticeable there. You also have your clean records, so it lists right there every time it cleaned, how much it cleaned in the areas that it actually cleaned. You have accessories, so this is a cool addition to it, because you can see here your main brush, your edge brush, and your HEPA filter. So if you want to, you can just simply tap on one of those and you can hit buy now, so you can purchase the piece that you're missing or the accessory that you need to purchase just straight from the app, so you don't have to go through any other third party for doing that. And then there's a reset map button, which is going to reset your map. In this case, we don't want to do that. Share, which is the typical Wyze share option that you have in your app. So if you want to share with someone else in your household that can control this particular device, you can do that. They do that with cameras, and they do that with the doorbell, and so on and so forth. And then you have device info and submit logs. So device info is the information about your device, and then submitting logs is you can just if it crashes or if there's an issue, you can submit a log to Wyze, and then they can look into the problem that you might have had. If you want to continue getting more and more affluent into the smart home realm, I'm going to leave a playlist right at the end of this video where you can check it out, more videos around smart home, so you can dive into it and see if those solutions are the solutions you've been looking for your smart home journey. Well guys, this about wraps it up for this one. Thank you so much, and until next time, I'm Dial. See ya.